What up? Elden Ring video. So right now I am at the Ravine-Veiled village, a Ravine-Veiled village, and this is the Ruin-Strewn Precipice. Now to get here, let me zoom out a little bit. About right here, you're gonna just follow the path down this little river right here from the lake. Just to give you an idea, here is Rhea Lucaria. You can spawn like right here at the Burl Pond Shack if you have that. You could even spawn over here at the lake shore and then just make your way all the way up. There is a point right here in the ravine that you can touch. If you don't have that unlocked yet, go ahead and grab that. But if you do, you can spawn there, obviously, and then you'll just come up. Now, before you touch the grace point here, there is a shack right here, which I already grabbed it, but it is a level 5 smithing stone in here. So I just wanted to point that out. So level 5 smithing stone on that body, and grab it. Now, with this particular walkthrough, we're going to go way up the top of this ladder, and it is a pretty long area. It's probably going to take about 20 minutes or so, but whatever, I'll just talk through it. I've already done this several times, so that's the purpose of this. For anyone that hasn't done it, there are a ton of smithing stones in here. Now, one thing I want to mention, let me get right here to show you. There are a lot of the bats and a lot of the singing, like humanoid-looking flying bats or whatever, that are pretty tough enemies. I am playing New Game Plus Plus, but if you are playing on your first playthrough, I would recommend being at least probably around level 40 or so. Somewhere in there, 40, 50 would be ideal. 40 is okay. If you're like 30 or something like that, you could probably come through here, maybe just run past the enemies. I am using, right here, I'm using the Azur's Glintstone Staff just so that I could cast spells faster, because they are, those are the things that fly at you, and if I can cast my spells faster and kill them quicker, that is good for me. I also have Radagon Icon to shorten the spell casting time. So I have two things that will speed up the casting of my spells. I also like the Banished Knight Oleg. Now, mine is plus 10. Again, I'm on New Game Plus Plus. So, of course, I'm going to need to have him leveled up. But I would say if you're, on your first playthrough, just have him leveled up probably like to plus 2. I mean, plus 1 is probably okay. Plus 2, though, he'll really help at the top where there are like 2 or 3 of those singing bats. I don't know what the name of the enemy is, but it really helps out in that area right there. I am using Moonveil, but if you have a different weapon, or if you're just gonna cast spells, then you're probably okay with that. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of climbing, and when you get up here, there are going to be a lot of bats. So obviously something like Glintstone Shard, the Reddish Crossbow, if you have that, or a Great Bow, if you have that, definitely recommended. If you have the bow, a regular bow, maybe use that, level it up to like, tier 2 or 3, for distance. We're going to go into this cave right here, and we'll be able to pick up a lot of smithing stones in here, whatnot. I am using, like I said, the Moonveil, so I'll probably use this for the most part. We've got a smithing stone right here. Smithing stone 4. Got a couple enemies here. Got a smithing stone 4. And we're just going to make sure we're going to clear everything out in here. Pretty sure that's it. Excuse me. All this pollen in the air. Coughing and sneezing may occur during the recording of this video. So there are a couple little like jump scare.
Sorry, could you say that again? My apologies. I couldn't hear.
Okay, Siri. While I'm recording. Never mind. Anyway, there are some of the little jump scare enemies that will jump out at you. I'm constantly clicking R3 to find them, and then just wiping them off the face of the planet, aka deleting them. There are 2 enemies in here, one on the left, one on the right, that will jump out at you, I believe. And yes, there is poison in here. It's not going to harm me too much. But obviously, you know, you don't want to take poison damage if you can avoid it. So definitely equip your lantern. We have a smithing stone 4, smithing stone 4. So quite a few 4s in here. And you can see those little like green stones. Those are the poison. Oh, excuse me. The enemies are not right here. I think it's the one when I go upstairs. Oh, they are right here. Yeah, see how I said they're like hidden? There was one. I thought there was 2 of them in here. Okay, my bad. Maybe there's only one. Like I said, I've done this a few times. I'm not using any type of cheat sheet or anything like that. And I think you can jump right here, and there's nothing there. So we'll go back down. Pretty sure there is a jump spot in here. And you cannot drop down right there, so don't try that. I think I have something to alleviate this poison damage. And I don't. Excuse me. Yeah, there is a little jump spot right there. I just passed them. We'll go back and get that, because that is a smithing stone. We'll have to go back down. We want to make sure we have everything in here. There might be 2 spots in here. I know there's the one. And it is coming up right about now. Let's see, we'll jump down right here. I'll go over here. Drop down there. Don't drop all the way down because you will die. And let me just make sure there's nothing back on this side. For some reason I thought there were 2 spots, but maybe there's only one. It's been about 2 weeks since the last time I've done this area. But it's a big area. I like doing these walkthroughs in like the caves and the dungeons and stuff. I think they're kind of fun. This might be the area where I think there's like 2 little jump scare enemies. Moonville's so good. Got a smithing stone here. Oh, that's a rune. Excuse me. Got those crystals. And this is the poison right here. So we want to jump over that. Yes, they're right here. You can see one of the enemies there. Let's see if I can get a shot on them. And there's another one. You can see his weapon sticking through right here. Wait for him to walk over there. Take him out the game. That is the poison little stones right there. When you step on them, they will burst. And I think that's only 2. And you see the little poison bulbs right there. So just go around. Stay on the edge. Can roll through this. Pick up the lightning grease in here. Go ahead and grab these crystals. Nothing down there, nothing down here. And there are a couple enemies up here. Take him out. Take him out. And you got one over here in the corner. We'll take him out. Pretty sure that's it. We got one more. These little jokers are tricky. No hidden walls there. Nothing back here. Oh, there is a somber smithing stone back here and a regular. So we got a somber stone 4 and a smithing stone 4. Let's just check the other side to make sure. Yeah, nothing over there. All right, let's continue. Somber Stone 4. Now we're getting to the area where they have like those little bats. So we are in the Ruin-Strewn Precipice area now. There's an item right here. Soft cotton. That'll quiet the footsteps. So let's go ahead and touch this gray spot. I'm going to go ahead and sit at it to go ahead and refill up my flask, my health, my magic, etc. You can touch this summoning pool if you use that in game. I'm going to send that back down in case I die. I don't have to wait for it. So we have enemy right here, right here. There's two of them. You see him hanging upside down, the bat. He's right there. We'll try to get him first. And then up on the top up there, that's where the little singing bats are. I don't know what they're called. I know they're mad annoying though. Like they are quite annoying. I always push in R3 to see if it locks onto anything. Alright, we got a couple enemies here. We'll take these guys out. Got one right there. They will swoop down on you. Got one right there. Not a fake wall. Go ahead and collect that. Golden Rune 4 and 5. Nice. Got an enemy there. And we'll go up here. Jump across. Got that Somber Stone 3. Close that. Nothing else over here. Nothing else over here. And we just jump down. Back to where we started at. You can hear the singing starting now. We got a Somber Stone back here. Oh, it's just a Smithing Stone 4, excuse me. I don't know why I thought that was a somber. They were white. So right here, honestly, I think this is where there's two of them. I don't know if there's two or one here. I see one. One of these areas has two. I don't think it's this one, but that's where I would call in Olog. In my opinion, it's best just to have the help of him. Especially like early game. I mean, if you're not using summons, that's fine, fair game. You know, me, I use whatever I can at my disposal. We have a Smithing Stone 4, a couple great runes. Yeah, I think the next area, when I go up, there are actually two of them. Go ahead and grab these smithing stones here. Stone 4. I don't know if I can grab this one. Stone 4. A lot of 4s in this area, plus whatever he dropped. That's why I told you to use this staff right here, because these bats, like, they just drop down on you so fast. Like, before you even have a chance to look, like, if you don't see them and take them out, like, from a distance, that's why I said, like, maybe bring Loretta's great bow, maybe use a bow and arrow, whatever you can use at your disposal to take, you know, with distance on it, to take some of these enemies out from range, because they are quite annoying. All right, now we're going to head over here. You can hear them singing. Nothing over here. I'll just go up the ladder. Just wanted to check to make sure. If I've missed anything and you notice it in the video, feel free to tell me. I'm pretty sure this is the area where there's two of those singing grafted human lookinoid bats, and this is where I would use Olog. Or if you have like your mimic here or whatnot, maybe use him. Got a bat right there. Actually, we gotta go up one more flight. Grab this stone right here. Another smithing stone for. I'm gonna get Olog ready. Olog helps a lot right here. Just because, like, if you, like, you know, early game, when you're not as, like, I'm overpowered or over leveled for this area, but early game, let's say, you know, you've got 30 intelligence or something like that, you know, obviously like the glintstone pebble, or if you have the, I don't think you can have the glintstone shard yet till later, but, you know, it's not going to be doing a lot of damage, you know, so having something like Olog to help really, you know, helps alleviate some of the stress of some of these tougher minions in the game. So I'm just going to clear this area out right here before I even expose them. Make sure we don't get hit from the back. We're not going to go up that ladder yet, but we will take out these little HP Lovecraftian looking things. Grab this stone, and then now we're going to go ahead and start attacking. I mean, you see that, like, I mean, I have all my stuff maxed. My Olog is level 10. We're almost to the top here. We're going to clear all this area out right here. We're going to go grab this item. It's a rune arc right there. We're going to go up here. I can't remember if the boss area is this one or this one, but we're going to go over here first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the other area. Pretty sure this is like those octopus HP Lovecraft looking things. And there are 2 items over here, I believe. Yes. 2 items. Nothing on the side. I'm going to do some gymnastics here. Grab this stone right here. Level 4. If you have rock sling, I'd probably use that. Although I don't think it does much damage to this guy. Yeah, so it doesn't do a lot of damage to him. It's an FP waster, to be honest. Honestly, I would just run and grab it. I mean, I'm going to kill him, but early game. So we got a stone 3, and we got the Serpent God's curved sword. I'll look at that after I wipe him off. Pause. Alright, Serpent God's curved sword. Let's see if we can find that. It's up here. Right here. You have the spinning splash on it. Looks pretty dope, like a little cobra head on it. Favored by dexterous warriors / foes as your body spins. Additional input allows for follow-up attack. This is a curved sword fashioned in the image of an ancient serpent deity and the tool of forgotten religion practiced on Mount Gelmir. Formerly used to offer up sacrifices, this sword restores HP upon slaying enemies. So, hey, right there, hey, that might be something nice to use. And we did get the big HP Lovecraftian monster to drop his ovary, or her ovary. If it was his ovary, who knows? 2022, there might be guys with ovaries. You never know. Ignore that. It's just a joke. It's not funny. And we have an item here that I didn't pick up. Smithing stone 3. Now we'll go on up. And we're nearing the boss area. I am bloodied. We'll go ahead and drink a flask. Fill up. And we will go ahead and touch this. Touch some grace. Fill our flask up. If I remember correctly, the boss is the Magma Wyrm. Go ahead and touch this if you want to activate the summoning pool. I hear the singing, but I don't see the singing. Oh, that's below me because I touched the grace. So here goes the boss area right here. With this area, you could use Olog if you want. It's a really big area, so it's going to be deep. Right here we have, who is this? I'm just going to summon him anyway. Blackguard. And I don't know. Oh, that's co-op. Never mind. This is a big area right here. And so we'll call in Olog just for the heck of it. I'll take him out fairly quick, so not too big of a deal. Watch him kill me. He knocked me on my ass. Ooh, shit. Later, Holmes. Right here, we get the Magma Wyrm scale sword and a dragon heart. Item looks like this. If I can find it. Magma Wyrm scale sword. See that right there. Scales with dex, faith, and strength. And you can read right here. Curved great sword wielded by Magma Wyrms. The shape resembles a dragon's jaw and is covered in hard scales. It is said the land-bound dragons were once human heroes who partook in dragon communion, a grave transgression for which they were cursed to crawl the earth upon their bellies, shadows of their former selves. Sounds like something out of the Bible, like where they cursed the snake or whatever. Anyway, unique skill, Magma Guillotine. Grab the scale sword with both hands as a worm would hold it in its mouth and leap forward. smashing it into the ground and triggering a blast of magma. Follow up with an additional input to perform a chopping attack. Let's try that. See what it looks like. Pretty big. That's what she said. Oh yeah, it does do the double attack. I like that. But we're fat rolling. And that will conclude this walkthrough. I'll go ahead and touch the grace here. Restore. And as far as I know, there was nothing there. Let me just go up here. We'll take this elevator. Up and away. You can see where we are. We're going to come out on the top. We're going to be at the Altus Plateau when we arrive, if I remember correctly. Altus Plateau. So that will end walkthrough of the Ruin-Strewn Precipice, Ruin-Strewn Precipice Overlook, Magma Wyrm, as well as the Ravine-Veiled Village. If you have questions or comments, leave it down below. I'm out. Peace.